There is no more risk of choking with BLW than with the conventional approach. That's the first thing to say. We know this from research. We now have evidence that this is true, but we also know it from parents. The key thing is that the baby needs to be in control of what is in his mouth, and he needs to be sitting upright. We don't offer foods that we know to be a choking risk, so small, hard or round foods. You would cut small tomatoes in half, for example, or grapes or olives. Sausages we would cut lengthways, not in circles. So that's common sense. And of course all parents should know how to help their baby if he truly chokes, because it might happen with a toy or something. But the other thing is parents need to understand the difference between choking and gagging. And gagging is a normal reflex when the baby pushes the food a little bit too far back. It's not blocking his airway, but it's like a vomit reflex. It's sort of like when you put your finger in your throat. That's normal, that happens, and it's probably a very important part of the baby learning how to eat safely. Sometimes babies cough as well. They might cough very like adults do every day, usually on a glass of water or something, and that can happen with babies. But again, this is their normal reflexes, keeping them safe. True choking is silent, and the baby can't breathe, and maybe he goes blue, and that's when he needs help. But it's very rare, and no more likely than BLW.
So the important thing to remember is the baby stays in control of what goes in their mouth, so you have to watch helpful toddlers, small children that might want to put something in the baby's mouth, because sometimes brothers and sisters like to help, but it's not helping. The baby needs to put it in his mouth.
And if he can't get the food to his mouth yet, it means he's not ready. So the parents must resist the temptation to help if they think his baby is struggling. His difficulty is connected with his development. BLW relies on the baby's normal development. So if he's not really ready to pick it up and take it to his mouth, then he's actually not ready to manage it safely in his mouth either, or to digest it. So they need to just sit back and allow him to learn.
Yeah. And it's important to let the baby focus. One of the risk factors for choking for adults, for babies, for children, for everyone is being distracted while you're eating. So making your baby laugh, playing games, things like that. You don't need to do that with Baby Led Weaning. It's much safer to let them focus on the food. And what you see with Baby Led Weaning, you don't see babies smiling all the time, although they're enjoying it. You don't see them smiling all the time. You see them really focusing on their food, really concentrating. And you need to let them concentrate so that they can stay safe. They need to be able to focus on their food.
It's about eating mindfully. Babies will do that automatically, and we should not interfere with that. That's a healthy way for everyone to eat.